I know the big thing that happened in Chicago just recently. Derrick Rose, he just retired.
Yep, and
Uh,
January 4th is National Derrick Rose Day in the city.
and yeah, his jersey got hung in the rafters there at
Hmm.
United Center. Do you
Hmm.
think deserved? Do you think Hall of Fame contender as well? Or
Uh, it is deserved as a Chicago Bull. The Hall of Fame will be tough because he only got one MVP and he never won a championship or anything. So it's just like, he's one of those what we call what if stories. Like, what if he never got hurt? Then we
Mm,
would be having a different conversation. But because your career went how it went, Hall of Fame's tough. But in the Bulls Hall of Fame, like just like the team wise, yeah, for sure. He's the second best behind Jordan for the
yeah,
team, like for the Bulls.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. Yeah, what he meant to the city, coming from the city.
Hmm.
The likelihood of Bulls getting the number one pick in that draft, I mean, it was less than 1%.
Hmm.
And then they get them, and then they get that kid from Simeon. I think he went to Simeon, right?
Simeon, yep, yep,
Simeon High School there, and then
yep.
for him to come to the Bulls, that was a special story. And just as far as, I mean, probably the most athletic human being I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, in person, definitely. No, he had freakish bounce. Back like before he started making a name for himself, like when he was just in local ball. Oh my God, we was fascinated because he was floating. It wasn't like nothing like we had ever seen.
Mm. Yeah. Definitely one of those cases of what if stories. Career,
Hmm.
just a lot of injuries,
Hmm.
which was very sad. Very so that kind of shortened his career a lot. Still played a good
Hmm.
amount of time. I mean, he played 16
Yeah,
seasons, but he wasn't that type level athlete there that we saw when in his MVP years or his early in his
yeah.
career
That
there.
that explosiveness is gone.
Yeah. Do you think John Morant? Do you think he's similar to Derrick Rose?
Uh, I feel like John Morant's closer to Russell Westbrook
Mm,
with that aggressive dunking style. Derrick Rose used to float. Russell Westbrook's more aggressive. John Morant goes like real hard. Like he's either gonna get the body contact and get the foul, or I'm gonna dunk it on you. So like if I had to compare somebody jumping style to Derrick Rose, it'd be like Zach LaVine's. Like they float. Those guys that be in the air for a long time.
mm, yeah. I mean, and yeah, I remember watching Bulls basketball. Back when Bulls basketball was on top. I mean,
Hmm.
get the number one seed. I mean,
Hmm.
watching Derrick Rose play. I mean, it was hyped. I mean, watching. I
Fighting,
mean, look at that.
fighting
I mean,
LeBron every year.
yeah. I mean, but when the playoffs came, there was always something that happened, get hurt, something like that. But
There
yeah,
you go. They running the Bron. It's
yep.
it was a lot of Bron.
Yeah. But yeah, the way he was able to contort his body and get up to the hoop there,
Hmm.
it's like something magical. It was like
Hmm.
fantastic. Never,
Definitely Rose. One of a
never.
kind, man. It'll never be another one for sure. Definitely never be another.
Yeah, I mean, very, very special there. So yeah, great career, well deserved. Got his number hung in the rafters, so no other Bulls player can ever wear number
The
one
number one. Yes,
ever
sir.
again. So very nice
I
there.
feel like it's tacky if you would even want to, it would be tacky.
Yeah.
Like to ask for number one would be taboo.